David Zublick here with your Dark Outpost morning update. Good morning. But first, turmeric has been trending for years because of its anti-aging properties. Myself and thousands of others have personally experienced the healthy aging benefits of turmeric, but we have a secret. We use this product right here, Ageless Body. Now, this isn't your typical turmeric. Instead, it uses a turmeric extract that's 46 times more absorbable. Now, three things begin to happen when you take this product. Firstly, my skin began to look and feel younger. Secondly, my joints felt better than they have in decades. And third, I really like the extra anti-aging and immune-supporting ingredients that they add to this great product. Look, take this great product, Ageless Body, and experience the anti-aging benefits of turmeric for yourself. And if you'll go to agewithdavid.com today, that's agewithdavid.com today, and just click the link in the description of this video, agewithdavid.com, you're going to get up to 43% off of your order today. Again, agewithdavid.com. From BioTrust. All right, let's turn to the news and see what's happening. Some good news to start the day. Rhino Representative Liz Cheney is no longer recognized as a Republican following a vote by the Wyoming GOP on Monday. Now, this is the second formal rebuke of this Trump-hating woman. This woman, I have to tell you, and I'm not prejudiced against Republicans, even though I consider myself to be more of a conservative than anything else, and labeling myself with one particular party or another. But in February, the Wyoming GOP voted to censure Cheney for voting to impeach Trump along with the Democrats. I mean, this is incredible. The Wyoming Republican Party will no longer recognize Liz Cheney as a member of the GOP in its second formal rebuke for her criticism of former President Donald Trump. The 31-29 vote Saturday in Buffalo, Wyoming, by the state party and central committee followed votes by local GOP officials in about one-third of Wyoming's 23 counties to no longer recognize Cheney as a Republican. The Gateway Pundit is reporting that everything Liz Cheney has done in the last year has basically benefited the Democrat Party. Cheney declared war on Trump, we know that, and voted with the Democrats in favor of the sham impeachment against the former president. Liz Cheney is now the vice chair of Pelosi's January the 6th committee, where she harasses and hunts down Trump officials basically 24/7. On the same day a grand jury indicted Steve Bannon last week, Representatives Cheney and Benny Thompson threatened criminal charges on Trump's former White House chief of staff, Mark Meadows, after he failed to appear before their sham January the 6th committee. The Marxists on the January 6th committee issued Meadows a subpoena because he was with Trump on January the 6th. Meadows, like Bannon, defied the subpoena and was instructed by Trump to respect long-standing principles of executive privilege. We'll see what happens with that. But Liz Cheney is no longer considered a Republican, at least in the state of Wyoming. Beto O'Rourke has announced plans to run for governor of Texas, and if elected, he's going to go after your guns. That's right. According to Fox News, O'Rourke made a video announcement Monday stating, quote, "I'm running for governor. Together we can push past the small and divisive politics that we see in Texas today and get back to the big, bold vision that used to define Texas." Less than an hour after his announcement, a report was released that confirmed Beto is coming after people's guns. The Gateway Pundit again reporting, well, it's not going to go over too well with the people of the state of Texas. We'll have to see how that all pans out. Prosecutors in the child sex trafficking case against Ghislaine Maxwell say the defendant set up VIP elites with children to rape and basically harm them seriously. According to the court filing, emails show that Maxwell made arrangements to set up powerful elites, including politicians and world leaders, with underage sex trafficking victims that they would like. Prosecutors have urged the judge to allow the identities of the elite pedophiles to be revealed during the trial. The lead attorney states in the court filing that Maxwell's email messages expose her as using her ability to provide access to Epstein's child rape victims as a form of social currency. The Daily Mail is reporting these exhibits show the defendant's willingness to facilitate encounters between powerful men and women they would like, and two, the defendant's understanding that providing such access is a way to ingratiate herself with powerful men. Well, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Ghislaine Maxwell, whether or not she ever makes it to trial, whether she will be extracted from her holding cell, as Jeffrey Epstein, we have reported, has been, and is really not dead at all, but rather alive and in federal custody in an undisclosed location. It'll be interesting to see how far this thing pans out and whether any of these elites will ever be outed. A sociology professor at Virginia University said adults' sexual attraction toward minors isn't immoral. A video of Alan Walker, an assistant professor of sociology and criminal justice at Old Dominion University, argued that there is no morality or immorality attached to attraction to anyone while discussing pedophiles, or what he referred to as minor attracted persons, in an online conversation on Monday. Check this out.
So much for that question. I use the term minor attracted person, or MAP, in the title and throughout the book for multiple reasons. First of all, because I think it's important to use terminology for groups that members of that group want others to use for them. And MAP advocacy groups like Before You Act have advocated for use of the term MAP. They've advocated for it primarily because it's less stigmatizing than other terms like pedophile. A lot of people, when they hear the term pedophile, they automatically assume that it means a sex offender. And that isn't true, and it leads to a lot of misconceptions about attractions toward minors. I've definitely heard the idea that you brought up, though, that the use of the term minor attracted person suggests that it's okay to be attracted to children. But using a term that communicates who someone is attracted to doesn't indicate anything about the morality of that attraction.
I'm just going to leave that there. Hope you'll join us at 12 noon Eastern Time today on Rumble as we tackle something called spiritual warfare. What happens when Christians attack other Christians over divisiveness within certain parts of the dogma? And what happens when certain people within the authority within the Christian church, such as priests and bishops and that sort of thing, and pastors, decide to call people out and say, well, because you believe in this, such as, let me give you an example. We've been talking with Bryce Watson of Esoteric Atlanta about yoga. When you practice yoga, you're a witch. You're not a Christian. It's unchristian to practice yoga. It's demonic. So they go after them and attack them personally. What happens when that sort of thing happens? We're going to have a panel discussion on this with Bryce Watson of Esoteric Atlanta, Chantel Mayberg of Aquarius Rising, and Stephanie Schapp. Bryce will also be with us to continue her conversation on yoga, and of course, Michael and Debbie Pearl. So we hope you will join us today at noon Eastern on Rumble for Dark Outpost. In the meantime, thanks for watching this. I'm David Zublick with your Dark Outpost Morning Update.